during the bailout when the companies were facing, were basically going away, and Obama granted the bailout when the companies were going into bankruptcy. They made agreements with the UAW that they would take away things that we had, such as COLA, which is our cost of living allotment, and they would put in things like tiers, a tier system. So a tier system essentially is, I'm a tier 1 employee, I'm a tier 2 employee. So a tier 2 employee gets full pay, but he doesn't have a pension. You have a tier 1 employee. A tier 1 employee who's been here the longest will have a pension and full pay. Then you have tier 3 employees who have no pension and don't make top pay. So tiers were created, COLA was taken away, pensions were taken away, and an agreement between the union and the company that we'll make sacrifices now so you guys won't take bankruptcy, but then once the profit comes back and once the company starts making money, then all these things that we're sacrificing that we'll receive them back. So basically now, when the company's been extremely profitable over the last 10 to 15 years, now we're not getting what we want. So basically the company got the profits and they got everything they wanted from us, and now when it's time for you to pay up and you guys to end tiers and bring back these things that we gave up, the company is not willing to give these things up. So that's why negotiations have been going as bad as they've been going, and that's ultimately what led to us going on strike on September 22nd. The path to resolution is the ending of tiers. So we all work in the same job, so basically it's essential if we work in the same job together, how would you feel if you're working right next to another guy, you guys are doing the same job, but you have a pension, he doesn't have a pension, or you make a certain pay wage and he doesn't make the wage that you make. So the company tries to create division between the workers, but with us being in the UAW, we all have solidarity that we stand out here together. A lot of people stand up with us on tier 2s, tier 3s, tier 1s, but we're all out here picking it together. We're all standing in solidarity basically to end the tiers, get that COLA and everything we wanted, and get wage increases and get our fair share of pay for the work that we put in.
Now on the UAW strike. Today, the United Auto Workers enters its 4th day on its strike for better wages, health benefits, safer working conditions. America wouldn't be what it is today without strong unions like the UAW. The UAW helped build and strengthen the middle class, and for decades the UAW has been a leader in the fight for workers' rights and fair labor standards. So it's no surprise that the UAW is once again leading the way with this historic strike on the big 3 car companies.
It's been resonating more and more. So when we came out here, we run our picket line 24/7, around the clock, nonstop. A lot of people in the area didn't know that we were here. So since we've been picketing, we've had tons of support around people in the area. People didn't know that there was a UAW Big 3 strike. We're the only UAW Big 3 company local on strike in the whole New York State. So a lot of people have been seeing us here, coming out, showing love from everywhere. We had the governor come here this morning. We had Cornel West come out here last week. We had Chuck Schumer come out here last week. So we've been getting a lot of support as we hit the honks. We've getting a lot of traction as we've been out here. So our message is starting to get spread more and more as we've been out here. And that's the goal. We hope that the companies see this and see that people are supporting the middle classes of America and go back to negotiating tables and start getting the business. 24/7, we're around the clock, 24/7. We come here at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. There'll be people out here picking it. We run non-stop 7 days a week, 24/7. So basically, we just, anybody that wants to come out and support us, come stand with us and pick it with us. Our address is 108 Route 303 in Japan. So anybody that wants to come out, come pick it with us, grab a sign, hear our stories, hear our struggles, understand more while we're out here. We appreciate the support. You know, it's easy for these corporations to put online that we're just greedy or we're just asking for extra money because we don't do this or we don't do that. But they'll tell you, during COVID, we were essential workers. We worked all through COVID, a year straight. Mandatory Saturdays, mandatory weekends, nonstop, risking our kids, risking our families to service our customers and help these companies pad their pockets and make a lot of profit off of us. So now we're just asking for a return what we gave out. So we support anybody that wants to come out, grab a sign, talk to us. And all of our members here are very approachable. We're all nice people, as you guys approach us today. So just come out and grab a sign, talk to us if you want to talk to us. Like I said, we're here 24/7.